23rd, regular council meeting. First thing up on the list, the agenda is approval of minutes from August 26th. Got a motion by Jamie. Second by Jeff. Any questions on this? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
No? Passed. Okay. Appointments, Judge Klein, transfer.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so I am requesting to move $500 from office supplies to printing. I had to send out, I think, 500 more juror forms due to trials that are probably going to occur between now and the end of the year. And so I had to have envelopes to do that. And that's what the request is for.
So you're moving that from office supplies to printing, correct?
Yes, sir.
Second. First from Jeff, second from Scott. Any questions on this? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Okay.
Good night.
Martha Turner. Scale increase.
So I have two deputies. First one is Carrie Franklin, my bookkeeper. Carrie is currently on a scale D, but she holds a bachelor's degree. And according to our salary ordinance, if you hold a degree in that position, you go to a scale E. So I'm requesting to move her to a scale E. It's an increase in pay of $1,747 over the year. I won't need an additional because I did not have a bookkeeper for 3 months, so I have the money in that to cover that.
And this is in the salary ordinance already, correct?
Yes, it's already in the salary ordinance that if you have an associate's or higher degree as the bookkeeper, that you do automatically go to scale E. I was not aware that she had it, but
What scale is she now?
she's currently on scale E.
Scale.
So that's for a bookkeeper too.
That's the bookkeeper position.
I knew it was for a
It's also for my
first
first
deputy, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know it was.
Okay. Any questions of the Martha on this one? Okay. Have a motion? I got a first from Jeff, a second from Jamie. Any further questions on this one? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Martha, that one passed.
Okay, the next one is for my payroll deputy, Nicole. I would like to move her also from a scale D to a scale E. It would be the same amount of increase. There again, I would not have to have an additional, I have the funds to cover it. I feel that Nicole has gone above and beyond, starting at the first of the year, when she took on the onboarding of all the employees, the administration of the benefits for the employees, and I feel like that it is a much-deserved increase. So I would request the same increase for Nicole from a D to an E.
So she took on both jobs?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, she does a fabulous job, not only for the employees, but for the county. She makes sure that all the invoices are correct. If they're wrong, she contacts if people are on that need to be off, and she's already, put the notice in that they need to be removed. She calls and works at it until she gets it right. So she's saved the county quite a bit of money in taking over doing that.
No more questions from Martha on this one? Do I have a motion on this one?
Oh, I have a question though. Would this include a change in the job description to include those duties that she's
Yes.
absorbed?
Yes, we would have to. Because if we ever hire someone else to take over those responsibilities, then I would want to move that back to a D scale. But it's only because of the increase in duties that she performs.
I will make a motion to approve this request.
Okay.
Second.
I've got a first from Amy, a second from Jeff. Any further questions for Martha on this one? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, passed.
Thank you.
Okay. Paula Edwards.
Okay, I have a couple of transfers. They're both from a fund that is no longer active. It's Indiana Local Health Department Trust account that we went from and had leftover funding where we went to the HFI system, like appropriation and money coming into our accounts. So we have out of, both of these are coming out of the utility line that I placed in to paying for a part-time employee. So line 11903, $2,163.95, that's for the salary. Line 12102 is the Social Security that was paid for that employee.
And the second one is 16554, correct?
Yes, did I say 52?
Okay. All right, let's do these one at a time. On your first one, on the transfer of $2,163.95, we'll do that, these separate. Okay. Any questions for on this one? We have a motion.
Motion to approve.
Got a first from Amy, second from Phil. Any further questions on this one? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. Okay, and now the second one is a transfer, basically same thing, and that amount is $165.54, correct?
Yes, for the Social Security.
Okay. Any questions for her on this one? Okay. Accept the motion. Scott first.
Second.
Amy seconds. Any further questions on this? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the other thing on the agenda is to ask for some, to replace and to add some employee positions.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to speak up just a little bit, because if I'm having trouble, I know
So this is
I think you're done.
should slide forward.
Hello? Oh,
There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
okay. The second is to replace and add some positions in our office. We've recently had an opening in our environmental position, and so we're looking at replacing that environmental position. If we replace with who we're hoping to replace with, then that's going to open up another position in our office. It's going to open up the health educator and the public health emergency preparedness position. Now, the sanitarian position is paid out of health funds, so it is out of our county health fund. But the health educator, public health emergency preparedness coordinator, I'm having to look down and read all of that off. That's a long title for the one person. That's actually out of our HFI funding. So we would like to replace both of those positions.
And this is out of your funding, correct?
Yes, this is not out of county general at all.
Okay.
One's out of our health fund and one's out of HFI appropriation money.
Would you explain what the environmental position is?
Yes, the environmental position is the person who approves septic permits, who is over this specific position is over lead testing for children and the testing of homes. It also handles complaints when somebody calls in, and we have a written complaint process, but when they make a complaint, they go out on the complaints and check and then give recommendations on how to fix. It can also involve vector control, mosquitoes, things like that. It's kind of a big variety of things. We do have two people. Well, now that we've got a position open, we only have one. The other person is Priscilla Terrell, who does food inspections, she does campgrounds, she does tattoo and pool, and she is kind of a secondary on septic as well.
And the second position?
And the position that we're, the health ed?
Yeah.
The health ed? Okay, so health ed is, they're trained, and this will be a part of what we're advertising for. But Health Ed does CPR classes for people in the community. They do Stop the Bleed classes. They did some mental health training for the community this year. They also, we're wanting to do we have not started it yet, but it is going to be a part of what we're advertising for to start. It's kind of called Mommy and Me Smoke Free. It's for pregnant mothers or new mothers that smoke to help them stop smoking and provide some incentives. The public health emergency preparedness part of it, which is the other half of it, is something that we get a $20,000 grant for as well, and we spend all of it on that salary. And it basically, it kind of goes hand in hand with Val. I don't know if Val is not in here. It kind of goes hand in hand with Val, but for our department. They attend all the meetings. They make certain that we have the preparedness supplies. Also, we recently purchased a task bus, and we're going to be renovating that for really more for the health ed portion of it, but with our HFI funding. But it's a pretty ambitious, anybody who does something in our office is wearing a lot of hats, so I could go on and on if you'd like me to, but.
Okay.
Back to that first position, where's that listed on the salary ordinance?
It's skill scale C. And the person that left was at the very end of
I
it.
mean, what's the title on the?
Sanitarian.
Okay, so there's 2 sanitarians?
Yes. I think they prefer the term, we only have one right now because we've just had a position open.
Well, that's what was throwing me off.
I'm sorry, the preferred term now is public health environmental specialist, I think is what they want the term to be. Sanitarian was the old term for it, and I apologize.
You're just trying to confuse an old man.
I'm trying to confuse everybody.
You got it done.
I want more time up here, that's what I'm hoping for, is more time.
Okay. Is there any further questions for Paul? No questions? Okay. Need a motion on this one?
So moved.
Okay, Scott first. Phil second.
Is this for the first opening for the sanitarian, or is this for both?
It's a chain reaction effect of what I'm understanding.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Scott, is that your motion?
Yeah, Mayor.
Okay.
So what is it? For
To
both?
move for both.
Okay, so I've got a first and second for both positions. Okay, any further questions? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, both of those chain reactions are okay.
Perfect. And then my last request for tonight is to add a part-time employee for vital records, which would be paid from the HFI funding. This is not going to be necessarily somebody who's in every week or multiple days a week. We've got an employee who's retiring in vital records as of September 30th, and I'd just like to retain her knowledge so that as we have someone who might be off for, which we've had quite often in the past few years, somebody off for an illness or somebody who needs a day off, we can call her in so that we don't have a lack of services on that day. And so I'd like to ask to be allowed to add that position on. It's not going to be anything different with our health budget, but it's going to be in our HFI.
Okay.
And as needed, it's an as-needed
It's a
position.
new position?
This will be a new position, yes, it's an as-needed, part-time.
And that is paid through HFI?
HFI, yes, it does not
Okay.
involve our county budget at all.
Okay.
And follows the county part-time pay?
It does, yes, yes. Well, what we do is that follows the county part-time pay, but with HFI, they also get a stipend, which allows them to be paid $15 an hour right now. And we feel like with all that we ask our part-time to do, the knowledge that they have, we feel like that's fair.
Any more questions for Paula on this part-time position? I know we're under a hiring freeze, but little bit, I don't know. Any questions? Okay, no questions for you on this, then I'll entertain a motion to accept. Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve this new position.
Amy made a motion to approve this part-time position, so Amy would be first. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Scott, second. Okay, any more questions? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
You got, so I've got 3 noes.
3 noes?
3 noes. So that will go into a tie. So that motion is dead.
Okay, so do we bring it back next time? Because I am talking about a part-time
Bring it
position that
back.
may work 1 day a month
Yeah, you
and
can,
is not paid out of anything that's going to harm the county in any way.
you can bring it back, but at this point, the motion is dead.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay, we'll bring it back then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, Suzanne Patton. Mitchell Library Board appointment.
The Mitchell Community Public Library requests that you reappoint Kelsey Lepore as a board member.
And who are you?
I'm Suzanne Patton. I'm a board member also. Hi.
That was a little confusing on here.
Yeah.
I thought you were the appointment.
No, our director found a new job, so I'm filling in.
And who'd you suggest?
Kelsey Lepore, you have appointed her once before, and we ask that you reappoint.
She was currently serving and her appointment ran out, and they requested that she be reappointed, so we have a date.
Thank you. She took Katie Foltz's place when we had to excuse her.
So she's in there now, correct?
She's in there now, yes, sir. She has a seat now.
Okay, she has, Amy, you want to see the?
No, it was me.
I make a motion to reappoint Kelsey.
Okay, I've got a motion from Janie to reappoint, and
Second.
second from Amy. Any questions? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, she's
Thank you.
reappointed. Thank you. Okay, items for consideration, I have none on my page. Prosecutor Sam Arp, not here. Sheriff Craig Day.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, just got a couple things here. Number one, the jail population this afternoon, total of 83 inmates, 68 males, 15 females. We're holding 10 for DOC, 1 parole hold, and then we have 2 level 6 felons that were sentenced here locally. The next thing I want to talk about was a proposal that I had. I think I've sent everybody a little breakdown of it, but regarding saving another $70,000 towards the budget by kind of doing what the clerk's office did by combining some jobs. My current receptionist has been trained to take over the sex and violent offender registry duties, and she's been doing it for a few weeks now. She's doing a really good job. So my plan is to move her to the open and already approved jail spot that does the SVOR duties. And but she's also going to maintain a large number of her current receptionist duties as well. And then my clerk or bookkeeper, I think clerk is the technical name, but she will take on some additional responsibilities and do some of the receptionist duties as well. So what I would like to do is raise my clerk from scale D to the wage scale E, because she's taking on the more responsibilities. And then if we do that, we can defund the receptionist line. And so by doing this, that saves all of the receptionist salary except for about the $1,800 for the wage scale on my clerk. So that will be just over $40,000 in salary, and then about another $30,000 in benefits, so it'll be another total savings of $70,000 if we basically combine these two. It's basically, like I said, what the clerk's office did earlier. I don't want to eliminate the receptionist line, because down the road, if in a few years either one of those people retire or whatever the case may be, I may not be able to hire somebody with the same qualifications to be able to do it, so might have to readjust. But for the foreseeable future, for the next few years, I would see the receptionist line would be just funded at zero. Just defund it. Yeah.
Okay.
But again, that would save another $70,000 on my proposed 2026
So
budget.
this will be, the way I'm reading it, this will be a budgetary issue for tomorrow night. Then you fall under department reports tonight, so I don't think we can do anything with this.
Okay,
in this meeting.
that's fine. I just wanted to bring it because I thought tomorrow night wasn't like a chance for me to talk, so I wanted to get it out there tonight.
I've got one question on the DOC. Did they ever free up money for you?
So they say that they have. I was just actually on a Zoom call with the Sheriff's Association today, and it sounds like most sheriffs still have not got payment. We have not. They do say there are counties that they've overpaid for level 6 felons because of the formula that they have been using was outdated. So I think they think that they've overpaid us through the years, but they show us as being underpaid for DOC holds. But talking to the other sheriffs, I mean, it sounds like the few that have gotten money are getting way less than what they think they should have gotten. So it's still a big battle right now. So.
Well, just out of curiosity, you know the amount that the county's owed on this?
So I've got my jail commander is going to get me all of the actual billing that we've done since August of last year. But DOC says, on the spreadsheet they sent out, says that they owe us, it's about $51,000 that they owe us for the DOC holds. Okay. Now, they say over the last few years they've overpaid so much on the level 6 felons, but the way they say they've overpaid lots of counties. But supposedly the governor has directed them, and in the information they sent out, they're not going to pursue any of the overpayment stuff. Stuff was their mistake. And I really don't know, because I never see the actual money that comes in. That all comes to the auditor and stuff. So I really don't know. But I'm going to try to confirm all that. But their own numbers say they owe us $51,000 in DOC holds. So again, I'll confirm what the exact number is. But.
Okay. Any questions for the sheriff? Very good. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Chief Public Defender Tim Sled, not here. Court orders, I do have. Okay, Superior Court 1, Judge Plummer. I've got a total on him of $4,431.25. These are court orders, so there's nothing we can do with these, and do not require a vote. Superior Court 2, Judge Klein, $2,553.70, and that's a total of $6,984.95. And like I say, these do not require a vote. And then, unfinished old business. Amend Resolution 2025-06, American Fiber Tech abatement. Then I think there's some, the percentages are not set on them yet, right? So,
Jeff, I've got it as year 1 is 100%, year 2 95, year 3 80, year 4 65, and year 5 50%. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the numbers again? I would actually use a little different scale, I think,
Okay.
Scott.
I just pulled that off the web of mistakes.
I would recommend you go, for a second. Mr. Chairman, members of the council, Madam Auditor, thank you for the opportunity to speak to you this morning, or this evening. I would recommend going 100, 80, 60, 40, 20. Scott, I think that's kind of the standard that folks are adopting now. I did check with Fiber Tech on this. One thing you need to be careful on when you approve an abatement for personal property is to make sure there are no other existing abatements on personal property, because the interaction of multiple abatements can cause something that accountants know how it works, but it reduces the personal property tax paid on the equipment. So I confirm there are no outstanding abatements, and you're free to go forward with this formula.
Okay.
So that would be 100, 80, 60, 40, and then 0, correct?
40, 20.
40-20.
80, 64, 20.
Say that again.
100.
Okay, I got it. I never heard you say the 100.
Okay. Me? Yeah. So that was 100, 80, 60, 40, 20, correct?
Yeah, yes.
So that's what we would have to do before we go in and amend that resolution.
Yeah, you see the
You have to-
motion to approve this.
And then there was another question brought up on that too, and I'm not sure about that, was on the abatement fees, on this one here. Didn't they go to
It's 100% to the,
100% to RDC? That was voted on, correct?
that was already voted on.
Okay. So I guess we'll do the percentages first, and then amend the resolution?
The percentages are, that is the amendment, correct?
That is. Okay, so we need a motion to amend this resolution. Okay, got a first from Janie? Second from Phil. Any questions on this one? All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. So that will be 180, 60, 40, 20. 0. I'll get the 0 in there. Okay, so that will amend that. I think that's it.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Thank you all.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Okay. That's all I have on my paperwork, unless somebody else has got something, but I'll accept a motion to adjourn. Janie's first, Scott's second. All in favor of the motion, please say aye. We're adjourned. Thank you.